One of the core things that drove me to the nonprofit world is just my general curiosity about the human experience. I think I'm always wondering, like, what is a life like there and what is a life like here? And in that circumstance, like, how are lives different from mine? What I discovered was that I felt a lot of passion about ending problems before they began. How do we look at the root causes of these problems and start working on those? And I discovered that policy was this incredible tool to do that. When you engage with policy, you're able to reach every corner of the state in kind of one quick moment.
She really tries to make sure that there's a seat at the table for everyone, and she just keeps building the table bigger and bigger to make room for those voices. I see that every day in the work we do on our team. I see that when we're at a community event and she is able to talk to anybody and bring them in and help try to understand their needs, their experience, and figure out how policy can work to address those needs.
The other thing that I love about working in a nonprofit sector around policy is that it's change that really can last forever. And that's what I love about our fellow nonprofits, is that we're all interested in alleviating suffering and making the world better for someone else and really changing for the future, like having these things be permanent so that life is actually a little better for everyone.
She is very inspiring because she can find a way to describe or encapsulate a challenge in a way that is relatable, that makes something kind of that can be complex very understandable. And that is very inspiring to people. She has been able to take something like policy, which can feel very removed from people's lives, and help them understand how it impacts their day-to-day living.
One of the biggest successes we've had with implementing policy has been this idea of hopeful disruption. When we go to the legislature, we're not griping about a problem, we are offering a solution to a problem. And so I think keeping laser focused on solutions and coming ready to do the job for them. Now, what you need to do is just, let's get it through the legislature. Let's get this done. And we can promise you we will follow this all the way until it's implemented and things are going well.
And so really focusing on that culture change is very unique. That is what sets us apart. And we know that a way to accomplish that is through community. And Emily is so good at making sure that we're listening to the community, we're engaging with the community, and we're representing the community.
I hope in the future that our ability to scale the good that we're doing will continue to grow. We want to see more positive change for all the people living in this beautiful state. And we want to ensure that the policy project is a part of that, and that we are doing our part to ensure that this systems level change is happening, and that is also paving the road and making it easier for other nonprofits to do the work they do.